What's up, everybody? This is Dave, and let's play some Demon's Souls. We are, gosh, 3 days out from Bloodborne at this point, and some of us don't even have a PS4, so I figured, what the hell? Let's go back to where it all began, and we'll start a new game, and we'll log on to the server. We'll say OK right about now. And here we are. Character creation screen. Standard for most RPGs. And this will obviously not be a blind playthrough, but it will be, to the best of my abilities, an attempt to recreate my initial experience with this game. Which, man, this game, man, it is quite something. Not for the reasons you might have heard of. Obviously, the character creation screen is not exactly the best. Particularly since no matter what you pick, it's really hard to make anything that looks even vaguely human. Even if you get, like, into the details, there's so much here. It's like, there's so many sliders. It's, oh my god, it's overwhelming the first time you get into it, and really, my color, yeah, there we go, a little bit darker, yeah, ugh. Getting rid of the blue Fremen eyes is really 90% of it, to tell you the truth. But we're gonna be Temple Knight, we're gonna be a Southern Boa, and we are going to, yeah, just go with that. I went with the Temple Knight because of his badass armor and badass halberd, and this quickly proved to be my downfall for reasons that we will get into as the playthrough goes on. If you've heard anything about this game, you've heard that it's real hard, and that is not a statement I'm going to dispute. Less often discussed, or at least in my opinion, are the reasons why it's supposedly so damn hard. You get a few people who are like, oh, this game ain't hard, you're just a scrub noob, you know, whatever, insert slur here. But because of that, there's a very little substantive discussion on why some people think it's so hard, while other people think it's so damn easy. And really, a lot of it depends on your starting class. These stats will become your life, and they will affect your life and your play experience, especially on the first time through, much more than really anything else you might come across. Ooh, barbarian. It's tempting, but I made a promise to myself and to you, so we're going with the Temple Knight. Oh, gotta think of a name, which means we've got a 10 kit. One of the joys of the PlayStation. Quite a few of those. We'll find more of them as we go along, but for now, there we go. Meet Shaft. Can you dig it? And we're gonna skip most of the first cutscene, both because I fear the YouTube copyright robots, and because some of it is just good old-fashioned spoilers. Don't worry, I'll relay the important parts as they come up.
Brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land.
I'm sure everything was all hunky-dory before that.
Cut off from the outside
Rainbows
world,
and puppy dogs.
and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned.
With good reason, as we'll discover.
The Valorfax of the royal twin fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight.
And he somehow seemed to have snuck back in, maybe?
The old King Alant had aroused the Old One.
Oh, we all know who that is.
Below the Nexus from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons.
This is correct. And we're going to skip that cutscene in the interests of brevity. And in the interest of getting right to the action. But we will play the journey to the Nexus, just because I like it. You don't say that about many tutorial sections, which I should tell you right off. Not going to skip this cutscene, though. This one's important. Sets up the central conflict, really.
Brave soul who fears not death.
Yes?
I shall guide you.
Oh, thanks, disembodied voice. I'm stuck here in this fog. Looks quite abyssal, wouldn't you say?
So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
Hey, I've read enough Lovecraft to know that that's always a good idea. Dead Cthulhu does lie dreaming, but here we are then, on Boletaria. Nice place, wouldn't you say? And oh look, a ghost of another player. That's heartening to see. I'm not the only motherfucker going all the way back to the beginning. Might actually get invaded if we decide to run around as a human, more often than not, but if you played more than like 4 video games in your life, the part you probably hate the most is the tutorial section, where the game teaches you basically how to work its controls. And the reason you hate this is, most likely, the first thing you do in any game is press all the buttons to see what they do. But of course, this is Demon Souls, where doing so will punish you, more often than not. And at the same time, though, if you just run in here, weapon blazing, you'll never discover that this guy does not attack you, no matter what you do. Hey, buddy. How's it going? You can just stand here like a complete scrub all the livelong day, and he'll just circle around trying to teach you something, even without you even knowing it. This guy, he's the only one you get for free. Oh yeah, this game's so hard, you guys. Oh my god, seriously. As you can see, we are in tutorial world. There's some debate over what the hell this place actually is. I'm more inclined to go with the school of thought that says it's some kind of fort on the outskirts of Boletaria, for reasons we'll see later. But I like this tutorial because, really, they did as well as you can do with it. They made it as low-key as you can get. I've given this thing to more than a few friends, and most of them, they just run over these messages without even bothering, right? Even though the prompt comes up. So, once again, B.F. Skinner was wrong. Most people won't even read the damn things, and they'll wind up getting into here. They'll be like, "How do I guard? How do I guard? What do I do? What do I do? Huh? What?" So, yeah, that's the kind of thing that the suits up top and big gaming publishing companies here, they're like, "Can you make the tutorial more annoying, even more invasive and more willing to break the flow of whatever introduction you were trying to eke out here, whatever mood you were trying to set? Can you just break that all up with this, like a voiceover telling you what buttons to press in your head?" And these days, I imagine if you're a developer trapped in corporate hell, your answer is no. We have idiots on the internet willing to do that for free. Sort of like I'm doing right now. But man, this game, man, this thing is an insidious addiction, menacing, a real scourge, the real public enemy #1. There we can see, presumably, the fog we passed through. The fog that is enshrouded Boletaria. We somehow got through it with the aid of that disembodied voice. But was that disembodied voice truly guiding us towards a good end, or oops, friend notification, gonna have to get rid of that. Or were they guiding us towards our doom? Personally, I'd go with doom. Doom to doom to doom. Doom to doom to doom. Backstab. Very nice. Oh my god. Backstab. Whoops. Fucked it up that time. Oh, it's so nice to see other people's ghosts still wandering around here. That means even more people are going back to Demon Souls, and that's just heartening. This is like a... God, this is a 6-year-old game, you guys. That never happens. But still beloved with a relatively thriving community. Even after 6 years and 2 sequels, you can't see it, but I'm making air quotes right now. There's nothing else around here except for denuded trees and some kick-ass architecture. This game, man, it's very medieval in its art design. Dark Souls, obviously, its sequel is very gothic. But there's nothing around here, so we'll just warp to the next area and get our first taste of the PS3's glacial loading screens. And I'm really only complaining for the sake of complaining. I understand why they're there. They're there because the game loads everything in one big chunk. And by doing so, allows you to walk pretty much unencumbered from one end of the level to another. Hell, one end of a world to another. I've heard that this game is structured very much like the old Mega Man titles, in that there is a central hub and any number of worlds you can explore in pretty much any order you want after you beat the first one. And that's fairly accurate description. Of course, there's some benefit to doing them in order. There's some benefit to doing them out of order. And that's really where the awesomeness starts, because you can do that. And once you get past the obvious tutorial area, you can go pretty much wherever you want, assuming you want to put up with the attendant bullshit. Like this guy. This guy's bullshit. No, he's not. He's there to teach you that if you keep wailing on motherfuckers, you'll break their guard, and then you can chop them down. Like we chopped down his cherry tree right there. But that's the other thing, too. Every little bit of this tutorial section is designed to teach you something. Not just with the notes on the ground. Change weapon, change equipment. We only have the one healing grass, which is why we did not press the square button when we were down there. Because if we had, we would have used one while we had full health and fucked ourselves. Just that little extra bit. And that little extra bit of fuckery can go a long way towards making this an enjoyable experience in Demon Souls, or in driving you completely mad. And oh, somebody's cooking. Look at that. It looks like chili. I'm like, give me a bowl of that to go, please. Looks delicious. Maybe I've just got the munchies, but and look, somebody's obviously ladling it out. There's crap going all up. People be spilling all up the stairs. You gotta hire better wait staff around here. They're obviously not professional. Amateurs. Noobs. Whoop. He said as he almost got shot. You gotta be worried. That's the other thing you have to worry about, your own arrogance. See? It's all these little things that pile on top of each other to completely upend your expectations and give you something that something you don't get often enough, really. And I don't even know why I did that. You don't even need to roll, see? Yes. I just did that because everybody does that the first time, checking out something that might be over there. There's nothing over there that I know of. Watch, some guy's gonna be like, there's totally a secret wall there, you fucking noob. But for now, good night. You know, for now we go this way. And on your first time through, you get to about here, and you're like, okay, fine. What's all the fuss about? I mean, I get it. You know, decaying medieval dark fantasy setting, decent weapons, okay combat system, but what's the thing? Why does this game inspire so much love to the point of 3 sequels and people still doing Let's Plays about it even after it's 6 years old? And then you get to this guy. This fucking guy. I need a drink. Hold on a second. Little nip of courage. This fucking guy. This is Vanguard. The first time you meet Vanguard, you are more than likely going to be woefully ill-prepared, and he is going to kill you in one hit. Something that he very possibly could do to us right now. We're just going to see here. As you can see, we've removed our armor just to ensure that we have as much speed as possible, because obviously, and that move right there, the roll, master this, my son. It is crucial. Let me just put everything back on, and you can taste the difference. See? That's just... no. No, the difference in damage reduction is not worth it. So what you want to do is you want to bare chest it. You want to press X to enter fog, and then you want to run your ass off right about to here. Yeah, get on his right side, underneath his weapon arm. Whoa, and watch out for the butt stomp. Gotta watch out for that butt stomp. He likes to spam it, and it has an area of effect that is larger than you'd think, and will catch you off guard if you're not careful. Oh, but if you can get him stuck in a chain like this, oh my god, the fight's over before it even begins. The butt stomp is not the problem. The problem is that giant axe of his. That sucker catches you even in a glancing blow. You are dead. No, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. That is it. You gotta get in there. You gotta get... Oh, God. Woo! And in extreme circumstances, it's okay to circle around him, but... Oh, man. I would not recommend what I just did. That was out of pure panic, because I'm doing this for an audience. I have never beaten this guy while anyone was watching before. Oh, but we've almost got it. We just gotta not fuck up at the last second and really embarrass ourselves here. Okay, we're cool. We got this. Aw, yeah, round boy. That's right. You go to hell. You shall obtain the demon's soul and a power that is beyond human imagination. Whew! Oh, man, you guys. Wow. I've done it before, but man, no matter how many times, oh my god, you have no idea, you do not understand. This guy killed me so many times. Oh yeah, do a little dance. Woo! Feels good. I mean, my hands are shaking. You get an adrenaline rush from it, and Jesus Christ, I feel all jittery, and man, no, so few video games, so few pieces of any art anywhere managed to do this. I mean, shit. That's just, is it not something that we should celebrate whenever we find it? Yes, it is. So we get his soul for being so awesome. And we get to warp to a new area. Normally, your first time through, you run in here, you get to about here, and Vanguard one-shots you with his giant axe. But if you manage to kill him, you get a little secret. So we're going to go see what that has in store for us. Oh, that just sounded inviting, didn't it? Oh, didn't it? Don't you just want to continue exploring this little area here? Oh, look. Skeleton on the floor. Isn't that just... Sorry, homie. You obviously didn't make it very far. Nothing over here. And, oh, look. Oh, hi, Dragon God. How's it going? How's your sex life? And we get a few extra awesome healing items. He's just going to keep roaring at us no matter what we do. So let's just run down here, collect all of our swag. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Pathfinding. And God, this is just... It's just constant. It's like being shelled, man. It just keeps going. It makes you nervous. And that's exactly its intention. You know the hammer's going to come down. You can smell what the rock is cooking. You know he's got something. And right there, he's got that red right hand. And he's about to unleash it. There's really no... There may have been a way to fight him. You can see the giant crossbow things. If I screw with the brightness a bit. Whoops. Press OK, dummy. There we go. See? Yeah. Don't like that, though. Let's take it back down to 6. Yeah. That's appropriate. But anyway. No way to fight the inevitable, guys. Let's just, let's put our armor back on. Just to show how that makes absolutely no difference. As we go face the red right hand of doom. Smack. Oh, street pizza. You have to die there, though. It's a plot point, believe it or not. However, the Nexus traps you. You shall remain in this world as a soul, capital S, forever. A soul. That's interesting, isn't it? Sounds like us. Oh, hi, Saint Michael.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Oh yeah. I'm not dead yet. Well, it turns out your player character was only mostly dead. It's a big difference.
This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria.
And you're doing a bang-up job of it, milady. Let me just say.
Thou canst not exit the Nexus, but each of the 5 archstones will connect them.
What? What's that you say? And when she says, thou canst not exit the Nexus, she means it. Oh, you have died, and the Nexus, but has trapped your soul. You cannot escape the Nexus. However, by capturing demons' souls, plural, possessive, as in multiple demons' souls, Demon's Souls, which is, I'm only harping on this because it's different from how it is on the box. It's DEMON''S Souls on the box, as in Demon's Souls. The, plural possessive form of it. Just interesting. Little things like that. If you watch a lot of foreign films, you start noticing these things. But anyway, by capturing demon souls, we can reclaim our physical body. This is true, since, as you can see, we have this cloudy kind of aura around ourselves, very foggy, you might say, and our footsteps no longer make any sound on the ground. We are in what is called soul form. As you can probably notice if you look up on the top left, in soul form, half your health is gone. So, a lot of games, they open up with like a 5 to 10 minute little CGI movie with shitty writing and decent voice acting, and then they dump you into some kind of, easy punching bag shooting gallery segment. And this game, though, puts you up against Vanguard, and if you die, and you will die. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, when in soul form, your HP is halved. Thanks. Floor note, obvious. But then it puts you up against Vanguard, and if you die, when you die, I should say, it takes half your health away. And then it says if you want it back, you have to go fight a boss and win. And that's why I was going over here in the first place, to illustrate when they say thou canst not exit the Nexus. They are correct, because there is literally no door. Yeah. Nice place we've got here, isn't it? Some great statuary. Just lots of welcoming imagery, right? Lots of cruciform seals and down-pointing arrows and swords, almost as if there's something in the floor here. Oh, look, it's a bottomless pit. How nice. Being held together by what looks like a magical barrier of some kind. Yeah, that's just, isn't this just swell and welcoming? Yeah, it's a great place. Yes, this is also correct. Thank you, note on the floor. At this point, except for down here, this is like a tutorial area after the tutorial area here. But after this point, all the notes on the floor will be from other players. And I'm actually quite joyful and really a little astonished to see this many players still wandering around. Because in order for those notes to appear, someone else has to be logged on, playing Demon Souls right now, as I'm recording this. And that is just heartening. That means we have some opportunities for some interesting stuff in the future. At least if the player population holds where it is. But for now, how long have we been going? Yeah, for now, we're going to cut it short. I'm going to wave to everybody, say thank you for joining us, and hope that I'll see you next time on Let's Play Demon Souls. Man was granted a soul, and with it clarity. I dispute that statement. When has a soul ever given anybody in clarity?